Okay. So my name is Gloria Gonzalez Lopez. I am an associate professor of sociology at the University of Texas at Austin. And I've been working here in sociology for more than 10 years. This is my 11th year. And I do research on urgently needed issues. I do research on sexuality, gender, with Mexican immigrants, and also more recently I've been doing research on sexual violence in Mexican society. And this project, the one on sexual violence in Mexican society, is a reflection of what is urgently needed, what's highly needed, and it was born from my work in Ciudad Juarez with people who have been exposed to sexual violence. And I teach on sexuality, gender, and also sexual violence issues, and I work with graduate students, undergraduate students who are also moved by issues that have to do with what we do here at the university. Which, I'm one of the professors who believes in the motto of UT Austin, what starts here changes the world. So some of our students, well, all of the students I work with, are concerned about issues that are cutting edge, and one of them is Juan Portillo, who is second year. You're a second year.
First year in sociology.
Oh, okay.
But third year at the university.
Oh, okay. So okay, yes. And then we met through the Women's and Gender Studies program.
Yes.
Right.
Where I got my master's in here at UT. I took your sociology of sexual violence class.
Yeah, that was last year. And you are one of the few, actually here in UT and also nationally, one of the few Central American Americans in sociology. So that's actually an honor for us to have you here in sociology, because we have Central American Americans are underrepresented in our discipline, and Juan is not only bright, but he's also making a difference in our department and our university. So
all thanks to great faculty,
which
is Dr. Gonzalez Lopez.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So do you want to share more about the project you're working on for your dissertation, your project, what you're interested in?
Yes, sure. So I guess it all started when I took your class, the sociology of sexual violence class. And it was so interesting how when sexuality, violence, race, gender, all these identities and social identifiers and issues of the world converge, they expose, kind of like you said, the urgent matters that we as researchers kind of feel we have a responsibility to try to answer and try to make a difference with. While I was taking your class, I was also working with exclusively female undergraduate students through an assistantship through Women's and Gender Studies. And I started making connections between the class and some of the experiences that the students were going through. And we also collaborated on a rain day project a couple of years ago, where you served as a panelist, and we organized it for students. So in the past couple of years, just kind of developing myself as a scholar in gender, in Women's and Gender Studies, but also in the gender track here in sociology. Everything that I learned in your class and through our mentoring relationship has always kind of stuck to me and driven me to a topic now that I want to explore, which is sexual violence in college campuses. Because as we found out when we did that presentation, women in college are 4 times more vulnerable to sexual violence than women of the same age who are not in college, actually. So taking into account everything that I've learned so far and that we've talked about, it seems like a very urgent matter. and I'm really happy that I have you as a guide and a mentor, because it's really not an easy subject matter.
Yeah, well, thank you, and it is wonderful that you really want to work on this project, because again, you know, something that we are doing in our department, you know, especially, and I'm thinking more about some of the students who are doing research on gender and thinking about your project. I'm thinking about the need to have this kind of engagement with society, you know, to be connected with society and to do research on issues that are urgently needed, critical, issues that are really screaming at us, like telling us, you know, pay attention to us. And we are aware of all the violence that is taking place in our country. You know, I mean, we're aware of, you know, I mean, as we speak, you know, the White House is deciphering all these laws and gun control and all of these issues. So it is important for us, you know, to also participate in some way and to be part of this, you know, in this movement, you know, really transform our world, and we know that we transform ourselves first, right? Or as part of it, as we aspire to be part of this, you know, collective transformation. So it's wonderful that you want to work on this project, and an honor, of course, you know, to be working with you.
It's an honor for me as well.
Thank you.